How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today I wanted to talk about is do not allow social media to make you think that that is the reality. Because what you see online is not the reality of what's really going on in the world and how it really is to try to accomplish something. So, sometimes I will admit I catch myself doom scrolling and I see other people around my age just successful, have everything, just looks amazing in the video of what they have, right? And congrats for them of what they have, but they just show the best. They don't show what truly is to get there. They didn't show how to get there. They didn't show where it really came from. Some of them are probably just flexing daddy's money, man. We will never know. But some of them might be genuine. But the thing is, that's not the reality of life. Not every 18-year-old is gonna have $1 million in the bank from being an influencer. It's just not how it is. That's like the 5 people you see on your feed out of billions of people in the world. You know what I mean? So they've set these unrealistic things on us, and it makes us feel depressing. It makes us feel down, unmotivated. It makes us just not feel the best versions of ourselves. And I've had to come to terms with that reality real hard, right? Because I was like, wow, sometimes I would feel very let down because I'm not to the standard of that person, of what they've achieved and accomplished and done with their lives, and I'm nowhere near that. And I realized it's all because of this damn phone right here. We scroll too much, we watch too much, we're too busy watching other people's lives, but yet we don't try to put the effort into our lives. So I promise for myself and hopefully for you guys that we will try to, put that same effort into watching these videos and thinking about it into our lives to be able to do what we want to do. And I'm sorry for this loud dog over here. My man's going crazy over there. I don't know over what, but somebody didn't give him his treats. And that's the sad reality, guys, because 10 years ago this wasn't a thing where everybody was comparing themselves on social media, showing their lifestyle. If you're 20 and you're not successful, that's normal. You know what I mean? There's people that haven't tasted success till they were like 50, man. Not everything's a rush. It's a process, and you need to enjoy that process. We need to ride the flow, sink it in. Because what's a story, right? We want a story. It's not fun just telling somebody how you got your money. It was just a quick, pump and dump from the crypto scene. No. Having a journey that tells, that you can be able to tell people how you got to the point you were, of all the ups and downs and lows and highs and waves and whatnot, isn't a beautiful, amazing thing. People will appreciate the efforts that you did to achieve where you were, to be the place you are today. People really truly appreciate that. I said it one time in my other videos that people, when they see a rich kid, they don't ever, like a rich kid, they don't ever ask him how, well, they might know how he got the money, but they know that he got the money from his family, his dad. But they never ask him, how did you do this? Because they know he didn't receive that money. What was your story? They know he has no story. What they ask is the father who built it all. What was your story? That's the place they go to. And he's the man with the crazy story. Now, don't get me wrong, the son may have something coming up for himself, right? But if he just uses that money for the rest of his life and doesn't really care to go pursue something, then that's what he'll be known at. But if he goes out to pursue anything, then that's his story. So There was I believe Fox News, right? They have the father, the guy who owns Fox News. He's an old man, and he built that empire himself. He built Fox News himself. There were a bunch of ups and lows, and everybody knows his story. You can look it up online. And he has children. His children, they're all fighting over, once he passes away, to take over his, big corporation, Fox News. It's a big responsibility, but nobody knows. Nobody, like, if you really dug into the story, let's say you don't really dig into the story, right? You know the main guy who owns it, his empire, his story, but the children's stories are not being told because they're inheriting it. They're actually all fighting. You know what's crazy? He has 4 children, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they're all fighting for who's gonna take control and be CEO of Fox News after their father's passing. But nobody will truly admire and have respect for them, because it's their father that built it. Of course, to some degree they have control and some sort of respect, but it's the father that built it. And ultimately, all the respect will be given to him, and he's the one with the underdog story, not the children. It made me realize, wow, nobody really talks about the children. Everybody talks about the main guy who did it, who has the story. And let me realize, let's stop watching other people live their life and start to do things with our life to truly start to make changes. It's hard, it's not easy, but it must be done, guys. It must be done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much, and you guys learned a valuable lesson, is to stay away from social media and to stop comparing yourself to other people, because you don't know what the hell they've done to receive that type of achievement. They could have robbed a bank. Only God knows, right? But it's not realistic. Keep your head up, achieve your goal, pursue something, and always stay 100% with yourself, disciplined, consistent, always have momentum, and keep on working hard no matter what. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.